Turkey. I love you. But this is all you do for this, you guys. You have your little... Keep your mouth closed when you chew, baby. She's learning how to chew gum, y'all. Okay, so you have your little, this little thing's going to go on the edge after you put your little screw in. Just a second. Sorry, I'm fumbling with this little itty bitty tiny package here. So you have your little screw and your little washer. You put the screw in your washer. You stick it on on this side here where the handle's sticking out. You put it in here like this. Okay. And then you stick it. Hopefully you guys can see this. So let me move it over here. In here, like this, and you screw it in. Just like this. That's simple. Seriously, that's simple. And I'm hardly using any pressure at all. Okay. Okay, give it a little extra pressure there just to make sure it's going to stay. Stick the little flippy on so you can't tell it's even in there. Ta-da! Look at that. And then when you want to store it, look. Boom! Oh my gosh! Is that the coolest thing or what? Look how cute this is! You guys, it's not even that heavy, okay? I mean, it's definitely not as heavy as my other one, that's for sure.
What is it?
It's a Stampin' Cut Emboss machine. Okay, so we've renamed it because it is all Stampin' Up now, right? So let me show you the plates that come with it, so you guys can kind of see for yourselves. You can order this starting September 3rd. All right, you guys are gonna love it. If you don't have one, or if you already have one that's really hard to store, you are gonna want this. All right. So this is a, well, there's your instructions that you don't really need, but anyway, I mean, maybe you'll need them, I don't know. Okay, so these are numbered now. So you have number 4. This is not a cutting surface, so you don't put any dies on this piece here, okay? This is not one you cut on. These two number 3s are cutting surfaces, and when you first, if you've never used one of these before, you'll hear them, it sounds like they're cracking and breaking, but they're not. That's exactly what's supposed to happen, okay? So don't be afraid if you hear them cracking and breaking. And here is number 2, all right? This is where you put, like, number 3 is a piece you use when you're using thin, it tells you right here, using with thin dies, okay? So that's just like a spacer. And this is number 1. This is your base for anything and everything you do. So now, when you're using with 3D embossing folders, we have those new 3D embossing folders. You use this plate here, and you use number 4, which is this plate here, and that's it. That's all you use, all right? And then up here it tells you, using with standard embossing folders, like the old style we have, or anything else you might have, you use number 1 and the set number 3. So whenever it tells you to use number 3, it means you're using both of these, all right? One down like this, and then your paper, your die, and this on top, okay? So that's that one. And then when you use thin dies, you're going to use number 1, number 2, and number 3. So it'll be this one, this thin one here, and then these 2 on top. Your 2 number 3s. All right? Super easy instructions. These all come with it. You can get this for just $120, you guys. Yes, seriously. And if you have a party and you can do them online, you can end up getting it for free. So, also, something to keep in mind when you guys see how much fun you have with this and how fun it is to use and easy, wait till you see the new mini we have coming out. The mini had some issues, and Stampin' Up! Does not put anything out unless it's like top-notch, 100% above and beyond anything else out on the market. So they sent it back, and it's supposed to be out the end of this year. But it is so stinking cute. It's about this size here, and it works with almost all the dies. But you know, there's the big ones that we want to have this one for, but it is the same look, the same sleek design, and and also I forgot to mention you have your little rubber things here. Oh yeah, super easy. So this is not going anywhere when you try to see. My camera went somewhere and this didn't. But anyway, so that is the big reveal that I've been waiting and dying to show you guys. All right, you guys, one more thing, okay? I got my paper share. Now you guys have seen most of this, but I'm gonna go ahead and show it to you anyway. This is all of the seasonal paper. And what we do is my upline, who happens to be one of my sweetest, dearest friends, Jean, does a paper share for each catalog that comes out. And I always do it because, number one, it saves me time of doing it, but number two, I always have this paper pack to share for the season. And what happens is I can let my friends, my customers, my whoever feel this firsthand. They get to feel all of this firsthand and see it, and they get to see how extremely well made it is. So this first one is pumpkins and gourds, and I just think it's absolutely adorable. And while this looks like it's black, it's actually espresso brown, which, you know, one of my favorites. So there's that one. And then we have this one that is absolutely stunning. I mean, just as that foil. Oh, and so, oh, goodness. I had two pieces together, you guys. Look at that. This is foil as well. This one is foil, the leaves. And that's the one that has the, oh my God. Yep. You guys know what it is. Okay, and that's so cute. I'm going to use a lot of that. And this looks like just a bunch of hills. It's really cute. But it's got these little acorns on the back of it. It's super cute. Okay, and this is the acorns with foil. And then this is just the golden green with the little, I keep wanting to say wheat. But it's more than just the wheat. So, okay, this is one of the Christmas line. What, honey? Okay. This was actually this paper was actually out last year, but it was so popular they brought it back. Or, see, I think this is the one. Anyway, it was just like this. I think this is the one. I'm almost positive it is. Anyway. But it's that old-fashioned looking. I absolutely love this. Yeah, this is the one. Because I made stars out of this last year. That's what I was talking about when I was showing you guys the catalog. So whatever's on the front is exactly the same on the back, but it's in a different color. So it's green and red for this whole set, right? But you'll get different scenes. See, like these guys, the carolers are up here in the upper right, and down here they're like smack dab in the middle. So, all right, and this is, I thought these are really neat. So this is gold, and it's like reading in a book kind of thing. So this is that gold foil, and on the back, they have in different languages. And these are actual stories and recipes and things like that they have on the back. And you can use them. And they're real recipes, and you can read them real stories. And letters to Santa break all-time record this year. So it's like these are things that were in the real newspapers and stuff. And this is what I was telling you about the real. They did some in German also because, well, you know, St. Nicholas is one of Germany's favorite traditions, I believe. Anyway, I might not know what I'm talking about, but I think that's the case. Mrs. Claus's cheese fondue. Unfortunately, we don't have the rest of it here, but we got all the ingredients. And this is red foil now. We're in the red foil. Oh, did I show you the back of that one? Yeah, stories and poems. The night before Christmas. All right, and this is just some really sweet. Now these are black and white. All the pages, the backs are black. Oh my gosh, that's a mouthful. All right, and more recipes there. This is cute. This looks like a little paper ad with your gold foils on this one. 25 cents per foot. If only, right? All right. Now this is a pack from, I want to say Coming Home. I think it's called Coming Home. $3 of every pack of this you order goes towards foster children, anything to do with children. It could be even infertility, but mostly it goes towards your foster children and that kind of stuff. And that's near and dear to my heart right now because, as most of you know, we now have custody of our granddaughter. So, so anyway, so this is some fun. These are fun little things on the back here, and you have them in German and French. I was going to say Japanese, but I don't see a Japanese in here. Dang it. I love this. This is so fun. Isn't that going to be a fun one? So this is still the Coming Home. All these little people holding hands and whatever. Okay. That one. Got little poems with little snowflakes on the back. Got little directional drive. Just little squirrelies. And now we're into a whole different set. This is our now whether you call it poinsettia or poinsettia, this is that paper pack, and it's really pretty. Again, for those of you that don't know the quality of Stampin' Up! Paper, I highly, highly recommend at least trying it out. And one of the things I want to let you guys know, I had a few people that, you know, they're on a very tight budget, and they said, well, they could only afford things at Hobby Lobby or, you know, stuff like that. I was doing a price comparison, and do you know that we are cheaper on at least half of our items than any of the stores? Some of our items are also equal, you know, give or take a few cents. We have a couple of items that are more expensive, but for the most part, we are cheaper than a lot of the stores. And the best thing about that is that we are higher quality. So keep that in mind when you guys are out looking around and such like that. I know we don't have the coupons that the other stores have. However, we have sales on a regular basis. So you guys keep that in mind, all right? Now we are to the Halloween part of this section, and I love the Halloween paper this year. Look at these are spiders. I don't know if you can see them, but they're on this beautiful purple paper. And then you have the black argyle, black and gray, I guess is argyle. And look at this pretty peacock. Oh, so pretty. Look at that. Now you guys have probably already seen me show a lot of these papers because I received them in my orders. I love these roses, how they have all these spider webs throughout. And this very fancy spider webs here. These are really fancy spider webs. Look at these bats. The stamp set that you can get is, the bats look just like this. So cool. Alright. Yeah, and this is kind of the same thing, just with black and white instead of the Cajun Craze, I think is what that is. You know, I totally didn't even think to look at my book to see what these were called at all. Then here's some black bats with the black roses. This is gorgeous. Okay, this really shocked me. I knew, as soon as I seen it in the book, I knew I had to have the whole suite. But what shocked me was the beauty of the paper. It's kind of like watercolor. And I know you guys got to see this when I did my unboxing of all this stuff, but you guys, it really is worth every penny. It really is. So, yeah, we got to do these. Look at that. It's just like these beautiful watercolors. Hopefully this is one that comes back next year, but I'm going to order a bunch anyway, just in case. Alright, this is a returning favorite from last year. This is, I think it's called Everything's Gleaming. I don't remember exactly, but lots of beautiful, more beautiful papers even than what we had last time. So again, with the foil on one side and then plain on the other side. Well, it's not plain, it's still beautiful, but I used some of this last year to make stars as well because I thought it was so pretty. This year's plaid is so fun because it's plaid for all seasons. You got plaid for any time of the year and I love it. Love, love, love it. I think this is just going to be so much fun for Halloween, right, you guys? I just love it. I mean, they're just all, like I said, this one could be used for Christmas. This one could be used for pretty much anything. Another one, you can spring or Valentine's. I mean, this one says Valentine to me. This one says anytime, but probably Valentine. I mean, Halloween, I mean, that's what I mean for this Halloween. Did I say Valentine for that orange one? Duh. Alright. I like that. It's pretty. So, yeah. I know there's a lot of people out there who don't like plaids. I think it just has to be used in a way where... so, we've got Halloween on this side and it looks like Christmas on that side, right? And this looks like Easter to me. Yep. And this looks like Valentine's to me. I just totally went off script of what I was saying. Valentine's, maybe. Easter, maybe. Anyway, I think it's the way you, however, you got to use it in a certain way to make it really make a statement. You don't want it to be overpowering because plaid is overpowering, but you also don't want to minimalize it so much that you can't see it. So it's kind of a fine line when you use plaids. Okay, we're off onto another one. This is our, yep, I forgot the name of this one too. Sorry, guys. But look at these beautiful stags. Oh my gosh, so pretty. This is another one. I got the whole suite because I just absolutely loved it. I'm going a little bit slower this time. I probably should speed up because the video is probably going to be in 2 parts as it is anyway. I just think these are gorgeous. I love these trees. Oh, was that right? I love these little candy canes on here. That is so cute. I'm going to be using that one a lot. Or some more plaid that didn't come with the other plaid, but still, plaid being popular out here in the States. I'm going to be using this for a lot too. And this one for sure. Actually, I'll probably be using all of these. I love this whole set. I love all of it. This year, You know, last year I didn't think they could outdo themselves, and I really think they did. More candy canes that I love. This is my all-time favorite set ever. It came out for the first time last year. It's called Feels Like Frost. And I made so many beautiful cards and bags and everything else with this set. I even made some of the star ornaments. But on one side you have this beautiful scenery that is just so realistic looking. It looks like you have a picture from a camera. It's just really beautiful. And then on the other side it's silver foil on white, or whisper white. And it's just gorgeous. So anyway, this, like I said, when you do the paper shares, you only get one of each piece of everything. So, but when you get the actual packs, you have multiples, and this pack is an extra large one, so you get lots. But see, look at these. Aren't these just, I mean, they're so realistic. Oops, I forgot to show you the back. I love this one. Look at the snowdrops, huh? And these are just so stunning. Just love this pack. Now the snowflake pack is going to be a real close second for me this year. But yeah, this one is really fun. You know, this one I was just kind of like, whatever, right? Well, what you can't really see is right through here. It's pretty purples, like Highland Heather and stuff. And when I placed this on a Highland Heather background, oh my God, you guys, it popped like, I couldn't believe it. I just thought, wow, I wasn't expecting that, you know, because this wasn't one of my favorite pieces, I'll be honest. And when I did that, it really was beautiful. Look at this. Unbelievably how beautiful this is. This reminds me of Alaska. Pine trees. All right, this is gorgeous. Just so realistic looking, you know, on the one side. This is one of my favorites, and the next one is one of my favorites as well. Of course, the one with the sunshine. That's another of my favorites, just because of the, you know, the purple. So, okay, so that is that is one piece of every bit of the holiday catalog paper, front and center. If you would like to do this paper share, you are welcome to. Like I said, my friend Jean does it every single time there's a new catalog out. Let me know in the comments and I will hook you up, because she is a pro at this point in time. Not gonna lie. That's why I just let her do it and I just order it, because for me, it is worth every penny just getting it in the mail and having to show it. Because most of these come in 12 by 12 pages, so she has to cut all this down, right? And then she sends it too. So, yeah, it's really a neat thing to have. So, all right, y'all, this has been a long video. Thanks for hanging in there with me, and I'll probably put it in 2 different videos, maybe even 3 if it was over an hour. But thanks for hanging in there with me today. Hugs and love, everyone. Bye.